welcome to my channel. My name is Susan Tilly, and if today is your first time of watching me, then a very warm welcome to you. Well, so over the past days, the most talked about news all over the world is the soon to sign agreement between the Ghana government and the UK government to send trained nurses into the UK in an exchange of £1,000 per nurse. In an exchange for £1,000 per nurse. And since the announcement of this news, many people have criticized the government of Ghana for such a deal. Well, I think I am so excited about this deal, and I think that very soon many nurses are going to leave Ghana into the UK. Yes. So if you stay right here with me to the end of this video, I'm going to prove to you why I think many nurses are going to leave Ghana into the UK very soon. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please remember to subscribe to my channel so that you can be notified anytime I upload a video. All right, let's get talking. Right. So the World Health Organization has a code of practice for international recruitment that stated emphatically that some developing countries should not be targeted when it comes to active recruitment for the health sector or health professionals. And these countries included my own country, Ghana, my motherland, among other countries, which I'm going to share with you on my screen. That is Afghanistan. I don't think I can go through all. So if you look at my screen, you can see Afghanistan, Angola, Cameroon, Equatorial Guinea, Ethiopia, Gabon, Ghana inclusive, Lesotho, Liberia, Madagascar, Mali, Mauritania, Nigeria, Niger, Senegal, Sierra Leone, Togo, Uganda, Tanzania, Yemen, and South Sudan, among others. So I'm going to leave the link in the comment section so that you can go through if you want to read further to know all these countries that were put on the red list. Okay. And maybe you are asking, why this ban? Why were these countries put on the red list? What was the purpose, or what does the WHO intended to achieve from these bans? So I'm going to take you to the government of UK website and show you the details of why these were put in place. Okay, so as you can see, this is from the gov.uk, and it says Code of Practice for the International Recruitment of Health and Social Care Personnel. So in case you are wondering why all these code of practice, these are the details, and I'm just going to read a little bit for you. It says the code of practice promotes high standards of ethical practice in the international recruitment and employment of health and social care personnel. It also sets out the UK's approach to supporting health and social care systems and workforce alongside safeguards on active recruitment from countries with the most pressing universal health coverage related health and social care workforce needs. All right, so let me stop here. So as you can see, the purpose was to safeguard these countries that are seen as vulnerable because they themselves are suffering from healthcare needs. So the WHO purpose was to safeguard these countries, okay? And that is why it puts such practical measures there for active recruitment. This is not to say that if somebody wanted to come to the UK to come and work as a health professional, that person couldn't come. But what that implied was that if any third party wanted to recruit from these countries, then there has to be a government-to-government agreement. That means that as an individual, you can go ahead and look for work in the UK, but then you are not permitted to be recruited through an agency or through a third party. That is all that it means. And right. So with Ghana being on the red list, I think the Ghana government is doing everything possible to break away this boundary. And therefore, on the 5th of December, the Health Minister Kweku Agyeman announced during the 2023 budget debate that Ghana is about to sign an agreement with the UK government where more nurses will be sent from Ghana into the UK, and in an exchange for that, the UK government is going to pay Ghana £1,000 per each nurse that leaves the country. And I want to read more details from the Ghana website. So as you can see, this is from the Ghana web, and it says nurse for cash agreement with UK Ghana to earn £1,000 per nurse. And if you go down, it says Ghana is about signing a nurse for cash agreement with the government of the United Kingdom. And each nurse Ghana signs to the UK, once the deal is done, is likely to fetch the West African country £1,000. Health Minister Kweku Agyeman announced on the floor of Parliament on Monday, 5th December 2022, during a debate of the 2023 budget. The problem that I have with this caption is where it says nurse for cash. Okay, I honestly think that there is more to this agreement than what people are seeing. And I want us to look at history, okay? If you look at history, you realize that this is not the first time that Ghana is signing an agreement with another country. 2019, the same agreement was signed between Ghana and Barbados government. Okay, and I think that is brought a lot of benefit so far. Okay, so from the same page, let's look at it. I'm going to read from the same page. It's not the first time that Ghana has signed an agreement with another country. So he says, already Ghana nurses are being sent to Barbados per an earlier agreement signed between the two countries. He said, Mr. Speaker, as you are aware, we've started sending our nurses outside on a bilateral basis, and the agreement we signed with Barbados has sent the second cohort of nurses to Barbados. Mr. Speaker, why would they come for both? Now in Barbados, what we hear is the fact that patients are requesting Ghanaian nurses to be on their bedside, and I think that is a plus for us, Mr. Agyeman said. We are engaging with the government of the United Kingdom, and we are just about signing memorandum of understanding after cabinet approval to begin to send nurses, even certificate nurses, to go for training and work there and come back home after 3 years, he told the House. Right. So personally, I'm going to share with you why I think this is a great deal. But of course, there are also some disadvantages, as the health minister rightly said, that after 3 years, the nurses are supposed to come back. But first of all, let's look at the benefits for the country and why I think that based on these, many nurses are going to leave the country. You may disagree with me, but that is my opinion. All right, now I'm going to give you 3 reasons why I think many nurses in Ghana are going to take advantage of this opportunity and leave Ghana to the UK. Reason number 1, many nurses who complete school stay in the house not less than 3 years without employment. And so if you are a nurse and you hear of such an opportunity, will you not embrace it? Hear this for yourself.
My parents have sent me to school for 3 good years. And after writing the exams, those people refer us 1 paper. We went and wrote the paper. We've passed. We've done with the service, national service. And we are still in the house. Why should it be so? Whilst our slots have been sold to the juniors, the 2020 badge, how can a junior be working whilst we, the seniors, we are in the house? Today that I'm speaking with you, some people have passed through back doors for them to be posted, and they are working. They pay huge amount of money. Whilst we are still in the house, why should it be so? Once we the 2019 badge, we are still in the house.
We also have evidences showing that the registered nurses and midwives, that is the diploma and degree, our main badge during their national service, they were only 9,000. Yes. So we are confidently and we hope that, we believe that The 11,000 clearance have included with the referral badge. But at the end of the day, we've not been opened the portal and we've not been cleared to be posted to start work with our main badge.
We are on the street because we know that Ghana year, what the government yet mark is demonstration. So we are demonstrating to tell the public that we are still at home, because there are a lot of government officials who are on TV stations or radio stations saying that we are all being posted. That's the 2019. But we are telling the public that it is not true. We are still home. So we are doing this demonstration to create the public awareness that we are still at home.
Every now and then, whenever we engage them, we are working on it. It's in the pipeline, and we are going to see to you people. All the reassurances has gone on several times, and now we cannot take the reassurances anymore. The petition is coming, and the baby is crying at the moment. This is heartbreaking. Yes. 3 years in the house.
3 good years. Abba, what else have you done?
We have heard them loud and clear. We've received their petitions. We are going to make sure that we also present same to our authorities so that the work that we've started we complete it successfully.
Okay, reason number 2. The second reason why I think many nurses are going to leave Ghana to the UK as soon as this deal is sealed is because nurses in Ghana are not well paid compared to the UK. Let's be honest, it's a fact. Hear this for yourself.
If you say nursing is one of the did you say well paid?
Yeah.
I wish my colleagues will be here to speak for me. If you want to say nursing is one of the well-paid jobs in Ghana, I will say that is not being honest. That's not true. It's not. We are in among the average paid workers. We are among them, but not well paid.
Well, the third reason why I think many nurses are going to rush out of Ghana as soon as this deal is signed is because nurses in the UK say far better than nurses in Ghana. And I want to show you a testimony from a former nurse from Ghana who moved to the UK. And this is a testimony from a gentleman called Samuel. So it's captured. Ghanaian nurse who traveled to the UK says he saves 4,800 a month, says he might not come to Ghana. Of course, if you are the one, I don't think you're going to come to Ghana. So Samuel, a Ghanaian nurse who worked in his home country for 8 years, has relocated to the United Kingdom. According to him, although he has spent only 3 years in the UK so far, he has decided never to return to Ghana. Samuel mentioned that his wife, who is a midwife, has already joined him and processing her employment as well. You heard that for yourself. He saves 4,800 pounds every month, and you may not believe it, but it is the fact, because most nurses earn not less than £12 per hour to £40 per hour. That is the truth. So if, for instance, you are earning even £20 per hour, you can imagine by the end of your 3 years, as the health minister said, that you are supposed to return to your country. Trust me, you can make a lot of money before you leave the country. So I think that this is something that every Ghanaian should embrace. And I want to say that all those who are criticizing this agreement that is in the process, please, let's look at it in a different perspective, because for me, I think that economically is going to help the country, because when these nurses come and they come and work and they save a lot of money, they're going to send some of the money home to their family. They're going to do businesses back home, and in the end, the economy is going to profit. Also, they are coming to acquire skills, rich skills. So I think that this is a fantastic deal that the government of Ghana is trying to enter with the government of the United Kingdom. And I will say that every Ghanaian, everybody should embrace these opportunities, or should look at this in a different perspective other than criticizing the government for sending people for 1,000. Even if it's 1,000, it will still do something for our country. So I do think that many nurses are going to embrace this opportunity, and everybody as well, I will encourage you to embrace this opportunity. If you like this video, then please kindly subscribe to my channel so that you can receive a notification whenever I upload. I apologize for the vision. It's getting dark here and my lighting system is unfortunately not so good, but I do believe that this was educative enough and you were able to pick out something from it. Bye-bye for now.